Beyblade X meta has evolved in a huge way, and it is not slowing down. Wizard Rod on 160 Hexa finally rightfully takes the top spot, and Shark Scale comes in and completely takes over the overall top 10 combos. And meanwhile, Hover Wyvern is coming in as the closest competitor to Shark Scale, kicking out an old favorite. So where does that leave blades like Arrow Pegasus, Phoenix Wing, and Pegasus Blast? And how does the data here compare to what took it all in the 2025 Beyblade World Championship? That and so much more in this month's monthly meta roundup. Keep in mind, this data and analysis comes from a custom-coded WBO tool that I created with my friend Joss that analyzes thousands of podium finishing winning combinations and puts them all in one place. The tool helps identify the strongest combinations, but also the strongest individual parts on both a monthly basis with trending for past months, as well as the full dataset from the thread in general. And best of all, the tool that we've made is completely free. Link down below. So if that's something you appreciate, make sure you like this video, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel because that means the world to me. But with that being said, let's get into this month's monthly meta roundup. Just before that, this video would not be possible without sponsors of the channel, Bays & Bricks, Baylocker, and Noozle 3D. You can use code WIZARD at any of these shops to get 8 to 10% off your order and greatly support the channel. Additionally, I am super excited to finally announce the long-awaited Anti-Wizard Wizard Club official merch store, which is finally live, link down in the description below. Everything in this store is designed by me personally to be fun, stylish, but not over the top. All the apparel I offer is made to order using high quality materials from reputable brands. You're not getting random screen printed Gildan cotton here. The designs are thoughtful and made using embroidery rather than screen prints, so the quality is really there. And outside of the sick shirts, hats, sweaters, and even cups, I also have the highly requested and anticipated official Anti-Wizard Wizard Club Lock Chip sticker sets. This is the same artwork that I use across all of my Beyblades and all of my tournament videos, and now you can put it on any of your Beyblades as well in one of 6 different color schemes. You can grab these sticker sheets in either the BX/CX size or the UX size, so you get the perfect fit on whatever blade you're trying to rock with it. And of course, you can use code WIZARD to get free shipping on any order $75 or more. So don't forget to check out the official Anti-Wizard Wizard Club merch store now live, links down below. And if you want to support the channel even further, consider becoming an official member of the Anti-Wizard Wizard Club using the YouTube channel membership program. Very similar to Patreon, just a couple of bucks a month, and you get early access to all of my videos the moment they are uploaded, access to an exclusive members-only Discord server with myself and other content creators to chat and hang out, and other benefits. So deeply appreciate your consideration and your support. But with that being said, let's jump right back into the video. So let's start with some overall combo movements before we jump into the individual part analysis. And there's been some big movements since September. Now, I won't dwell on it much, but we have to acknowledge the absolute dominance that is Wizard Rod on 160 Hexa. It has now clearly and definitively taken over the spot from Wizard Rod 960 Ball as the combo to beat. And it's not just the #1 combo for Rod, it's the #1 combo, period. If you're still doing any of your testing against Rod on 960 Ball, you're already playing from behind. But another more exciting story to touch on in the month of September is the absolute rise of Shark Scale. Last month, we definitely started to see the potential of Shark Scale, but it was still on the up and up, with just 64 total wins under its belt. This month, the Shark Scale hype has fully surfaced, with 231 wins under its belt in September. And what's interesting is it's not just 1 or 2 dominant Shark Scale combos. The variety of combos that are succeeding here is astounding. Of the top 10 overall combos this month, 4 of them are Shark Scale. Does that remind you of anyone? Yeah, Phoenix Wing just struggles to compete at the levels we're used to seeing it at. Just the tried and true 360 Rush variant of Phoenix Wing is the only combo to make it into the top 10 in the month of September. Besides Phoenix Wing, we've got Aero Pegasus maintaining a spot in the top 10 as well, but this time on 160 Rush. And that combo has improved by 7 ranks since August, overtaking the 160 Kick combo that was popularized last month. And the other newcomer giving Phoenix Wing a run for its money? Hover Wyvern. Specifically, the Hover Wyvern 960 Kick combo, which has taken over as the 3rd overall most powerful combo in the month of September. Now, a lot of the movements from the overall combos are interesting, but I think the real money is in the individual part performance in the month of September. At the blade level, the headline is clear. Wizard Rod, Shark Scale, and Hover Wyvern are creating a gap between themselves and the rest of the meta. At the blade level, Wizard Rod leads with 297 wins, followed by Shark Scale with 231 wins, and Hover Wyvern hovering in the 150s, no pun intended. That trio is really forming the competitive core of September, with other blades coming in addition to those, not instead of. Shark Scale is particularly interesting because it's had one of the most dramatic positive increases in competitive viability that we've ever seen in Beyblade X, outside of maybe literally Wizard Rod. And Shark Scale is so versatile. 62 different unique combos were able to finish on the podium in the month of September. Shark Scale is the antithesis of something like Cobalt Dragoon, which gets most of its competitive success from one combo, 560 Elevate. Sure, you can use a different ratchet maybe, but it's really Elevate and Cobalt Dragoon that are making the win there, and most of the time it's 560. Shark Scale is moving in the right direction. It's enabling creativity in your combo building and your playstyle while still not sacrificing any competitive viability. This shows me that Takara Tomy is moving in the right direction with game design, and I do think that they deserve their flowers here. When the blades that are most popular are allowing for variable deck building, that's a great thing. And I think that's what CX and the overall design direction of Beyblade X is trying to achieve. So they might not get it every time, but I think they did pretty well this time. So shout out to them. Now, I know it's easy to doom and gloom about Phoenix Wing, but it's not out yet. It went from roughly 180 wins to about 140 wins in September. So still totally viable and still very much present and something you have to be aware of. But the options to replace it are growing and growing more powerful. Now at the ratchet level, 160 continues to be the backbone of every top competing player's deck. It comes in with 419 total wins in September. 360 comes in at a strong second place with 353 total wins. And 960 is looking like a strong third option with viability in both attack and stamina builds. And then there's 450. The volume might be low, but 450 was able to go from 28 points to 86 points month to month. And that's almost entirely from Shark Scale 450 level, which, oh, crazy. That's actually the combo that I recommended in my 700 plus individual test Shark Scale video, which is linked down below. I'm not going to say I invented the combo, but I mean, I did find it myself through my own testing, so take from that whatever you will. But speaking of level, let's go down a level to bits. There's something really interesting that I've been thinking about as it relates to bits and why I think they might be the most important part in your deck. Now, bitwise, Low Rush has the highest total number of wins, coming in at 288, appearing in 7 of the top 25 combos. And Rush is right behind it with 240 wins. The closest competitor to these two is Hexa at 246 wins. But all of those Hexa wins are pretty much exclusively concentrated with Wizard Rod in some way, shape, or form. That shows a distinct difference in bits like Hexa, or even Elevate, versus bits like Rush and Low Rush. There are bits that are really good on specific combos, and then there are bits that are just tried and true and can elevate any combo to the next level. And this is what I've been thinking about. You can take an excellent bit like Low Rush or Rush and put it on a subpar blade and probably find some success. But if you take a subpar bit and put it on an excellent blade, you are going to have a rough time no matter what. And if you don't believe me, I want you to take a blade like Shark Scale and run it with something like Disc Ball, and then compare that to taking something like, I don't know, Knife Shinobi and running it with Low Rush. Sorry to the 3 Knife Shinobi fans I just pissed off. Anyways, to round out the bits, Kick is another quiet winner, coming in with 197 points, primarily rooted in the usage with Hover Wyvern. Now, what I want to do special for this month is take what we've learned in this most recent meta update and compare it to what we saw at the 2025 Beyblade World Championship, because that's where things start to get really interesting. Of the 12 unique combos from the top 4 competitors at the 2025 Beyblade World Championship Open Class, which is for all ages, 11 of those combos were listed in the September dataset somewhere. Side note, I just think it's really cool that literally every single combo across the top 4 winners was unique. There was not one player using one combo the same exact way as another player was. The only combo that was not seen anywhere in the September data is Shark Scale 770 Low Rush. So congrats to the winner, Raiden, for utilizing a combo that was under everyone else's radar. But as I look at these combos, you know what the first thing I see is? Rush and Low Rush everywhere. Though some recent favorites like Level and Kick have been excellent to use and really exciting and fun, there's just something about Rush and Low Rush that is unstoppable. And these tried and true bits made their presence known on the world stage. And it makes sense because if you look at the data, these 2 bits are 2 of the 3 top performing bits of the meta. The last important thing I want to note around the World Championship, though, is that there are some combos that the top players used that really speak to the philosophy that I've tried to emphasize in a lot of my videos. That you don't have to use the top combos from this spreadsheet in order to find success. In fact, it will not ever guarantee you success. You have to use the combos that speak to you. Let the spreadsheet be a compass, not a pilot. Because that's exactly what Yu Ha-jun did in the top 4 of the World Championship, when they used a Pegasus Blast combo that only got 1 win in all of September. Doing your own experimentation, even if it's guided and educated by videos like this, can maybe take you to the World Championship. There's a lot to this data that we don't have time to cover off on today, but I really hope this was a helpful start to help you understand where the meta is at today and where it's evolving to moving forward. For now, you gotta focus on the Stamina and Defense King Wizard Rod 160 Hexa, a snappy and aggressive Hover Wyvern on Kick bouncing around the stadium, and every single combination of Shark Scale under the sun. Go forward with this data, practice your launch tech, maybe referencing the video I made on launch tech recently, link down below, and let me know how you do with your next tournament coming up, if this data helped you or if you changed your combos based on what you saw. I would love to hear. And look forward to the next monthly meta update where we really start to see the impact, or lack thereof, of blades like Soul Eclipse and maybe Clock Mirage as well. But with that said, like the video if you like the video, and subscribe for more awesome Beyblade X content in your feed very, very soon. Don't forget to check out the brand new Anti-Wizard Wizard Club merchandise store link down below. It's really awesome and I hope you enjoy the products there. Don't forget to use code WIZARD at Bays & Bricks, Baylocker, and Newsel3D for 8 to 10% off your order. It's a great way to support the channel. Consider becoming an official channel member of the Anti-Wizard Wizard Club by utilizing the YouTube membership program down below for early access to videos, access to a members only exclusive Discord server, and so much more. Thank you to the following folks on the screen. You guys are currently supporting me in my member program, and that means the world to me. I really, really deeply appreciate you spending a couple of bucks a month to support me and you know, show your fandom of the channel. It means a lot. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching. My name is Ryan with Anti-Wizard Wizard Club, and welcome to the club.